Welcome back to my channel. And I actually, for the past week, I couldn't record because I was busy, but I did go to a classic car show and antique toy fair. And this is where it gets crazy because no, the previous weekend, Saturday, I bought the Chevrolet. Then that following Monday, I bought the Matchbox. And all these individual cars I picked up for 20 Rand each, which is a bargain in South Africa. Very crazy. So we'll start from the left and then we go on to the Camaro. So let's start off with the Ford GT LM by Hot Wheels. Obviously, it's been beaten up like really, really badly. A decent casting. I mean, if you remove that wing, it seems like a decent car. I actually already have two standard Ford GT40s. With this one, you can see the paint is faded pretty much a lot. Not the white, like probably I'm talking about the stripes. Otherwise, it's like decent. You can even see the engine if you can see that. It's kind of cool. For the most part, it's in good condition. I mean, I'm guessing by the time I do restore this car, I will have to change the rear wheels and the front wheels, obviously. But I'm talking about like making the rear wheels much more smaller, like the front wheels. Because I did buy all these vehicles to restore them, except for this one is for my African grey bird Zazu. Busy, but we're playing with it, biting it, but we'll get to that. Not all I'm going to restore, obviously. But the Ford, which is very crazy because I did announce that I was only collecting Fords. And I ended up with picking 5 Fords, but let's get back to this one. So it's not like badly dented or damaged, just like few minor scratches. Obviously, the rear wing I know I wouldn't need it, so that's obviously will be discarded. For the most part, the car is quite decent for it to be Hot Wheels. Let me show you guys. It does say Ford GT-LM by Hot Wheels, made in Malaysia. Quite worn out the tires and the front. Obviously, it's been dropped, spattered in front, but that all can be restored and fixed. For the most part, it is okay. Very, very nice. And the back, which I'm very surprised, is actually kept it together. This is like the rear diffuser. Obviously, we are going with the color change. If I probably gonna restore it, but this, why I start from the left to the right is the first one they bought. 20 Rand, which is a steal in South Africa. I don't normally go for toy antique fairs, but this one was very nice and happened to be on my day off. The next one I picked up should actually be because we're going in order, the Mercedes Benz SLR. It's 1/60th scale by Real Toy. It's Action City by Real Toy. You really don't find these models anymore. I mean, if I can take my standard Hot Wheels, you can quite see that the size difference. If this is 160 and this is just 164, you can really see the size comparison of how massive. Even these tires are quite massive as well. But other than that, this is like very clean for it being like so many years old. That's just crazy. Interior wise, they probably have the most coolest detail, followed by Majorette, which is nice. Very clean. This one is very clean. It's a yellow one. I don't dig the wheels. They are very ugly. But the car is quite surprising because normally you won't find these posts. Like, this is cool. I mean, this one is one of the ones I might not restore because it's still in a good condition. If you can see that. Very, very nice condition. Even the plastic base is in good condition. Obviously, the plastic base is like very weak, but the iron is very nice. I've dealt with Action City Real Toys before. They're very nice. And when I saw this, I said, no, I have to get it. There was like 4 different boxes. That was that one section. One was 20, one was a box, and the other one was 50. The 50 ones, they were probably the standard Hot Wheels. Then on to the other one, other Action City Real Toy Mercedes-Benz E-Class. This one is had its day. I don't know what the blue is. I'm assuming it's probably a pigment of paint. It's on the wheels. Obviously the back wheels don't spin that nice. It's on the wheels, on the windows. It's even on the side doors, the back. I think someone probably tried to clean it up really nice. And hence we say again, it's got a massive model. Like, just check at that size. Okay, let's look at that E-Class. That's just crazy. I'm not exactly sure which model E-Class it is. Probably a W124 or something. But this is clean. You don't get the die casts with the posts there and the posts here. Very nice, and surprisingly, like, the glass held in, although it's plastic, for so many years. If I do, probably I actually am going to end up restoring this one, but customizing in a couple of months, because I do have a bunch of other customs. And surprisingly, the post didn't actually crack off here at all. It's really good detail, although there's not much paint. There is paint chipping, but not by falling. Here as well, paint chipping, not by falling, because you can see that no, there is few scratches and gashes, but it's not like as bad as I thought it was gonna be. That's why I took time to actually like go through the vehicles much better. Which this was like the third one from the same guy I bought. On to the next one I bought is the coolest little mini one I could. It is the, what is it? It's a Renault Twingo 1/64 scale by Majorette, made in Thailand with suspension. How crazy is that? Cool, hey? This one is one of the cleanest diecast. Actually, the second cleanest diecast I actually bought. The Twingo is like really in good condition. Really nice. We actually own a Renault similar to this, so it'd be cool to customize one of our own. And the interior also is done very well. The only gashes there would be is like these 2 gashes, scrapes here, and 2 more here. That is probably the only thing. The wheels even are so good, you can't even see any rust or anything on the iron springs or the iron wheels. This is like, hear this. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Renault, that's nice. And I like how it has the clear lights, so maybe even if I wanted to install lights on this, I could, if I wanted to. But this is like a really cool one. When I saw it, I said no, I had to, because I'm mostly looking for like like super cars. Oops, my bad. We'll pick that up. This one I got also with the same guy as well, the Renault Trafic by Majorette. And the crazy thing is, this one actually is rusting. See, the brown is rusting the wheels. I believe it's, yeah, it's this side wheels are rusting. This one has probably a cool door. It even has interior, but it's been beaten up, but still looks in good condition. The windows was my main concern as well, but this one, it's been like dropped like a lot. You can see throughout the vehicle, but there's no like major dents or anything. It's been plain worn. But for restoring this, I wouldn't mind restoring this one. It's just that the only thing is so much of damage on here. Even the tow hook itself is not in place, and the base is bulged downwards. These bases as well, like the real like Action City as well, is very flimsy and breakable. I'm really interested in the windows that are still in good condition. And with these older models, the iron cowl, if I'm pronouncing that right, is iron and not to the glass as nowadays diecasts. The wheels are quite decent, also suspension, how cool is that? Mostly I was looking for this to make it into like not this particular model, more like super vans, technically. But this one is quite decent. Also, need a lot of work, a lot of paint chipping as well. And then I actually went and got this Mustang, Ford Mustang, another Ford. This one is number 1. Oh no, number 2. The Twingo is number 3, that was clean. This one is number 2. This is not just a Mustang, it's a 1968 Shelby GT500, which is like really good condition. Just check this out. The base, the wheels. I'm getting no problem with the wheels at all, except let me see. Yeah, I think it's only this side, but it's not as bad. With this one, you can see the rear has been dropped. You can see that, but damn, that's still clean. I saw it, I said, no, I'm getting it. I left the Camaro, by the way. Hot Wheels Camaro. You do get the GT500 logo on both sides, actually. You do get the Hot Wheels logo on this side as well. It's just no scrapes, but just paint, like fading scrapes, basically. Interior, check it, that's still clean, no dirt, no dust, nothing. Onto the front, really clean. The lower bumper portion in the front, not even a ding. So that's a bonus win right there, a real bonus win. I didn't know what I was getting into buying some of these, but I'm glad I did, because look what I just popped up, a 1997 Ford GT90 iron base. That's crazy. Iron on iron. Ooh, I haven't seen anything like this before ever. When I saw it, I said no, I must get. Asked the guy how much. He's like, no, 20. So there was ranging prices. Could have taken something like 30, 40 bucks, but I stuck to 20 each, because probably didn't even have a budget. I literally had to borrow money, but I've paid back. But just take an ancient paint that is not even faded. That's crazy. Got the front. You do have some paint scratches. Just check it. That paint is still clean. The glass, which is the windows, which is plastic, see-through plastic, it's got a little yellowish, but can be cleaned. You do have the interior. You can see the engine, maybe. Probably this will be a good restoration, which I've never done restoration. I will do rest mods on this channel. But how crazy is that? Here it is. It says here 1997 Mattel INC Thailand Ford GT90, and then you get the details at the back. Do you get lights here? Oh, I am really not sure. I probably have to Google a real life car. You do have. Look at it, so tiny, so cool. The swoop, maybe it's not ideal, because you can see the glass is a bit higher, but that's okay. Iron on iron, that's cool. Even the wheels, real retro vibe, but that's cool. On to the next one. The Ford Focus WRC, and this one is by Real Toy, which is Action City. So that is cool. Just check that out. Most concern was about the windows cracking or anything, but no. I actually dig those bucket seats and those red ones, which I want to take from this car. The wheels, I don't dig it, so then this is where this one comes in. And just, if you can see, like real rally type. Otherwise it looks clean. There's not much dents on this as well. Really clean, nice wheels, but don't spin that well. Even in the rear is okay. No cracks or anything on the window, can be cleaned. This is overall, it's a good casting. The other one, which I was like probably surprised to see, was the Ford Galaxy family car by, again, Action City, Real Toy. How crazy is this? The base is bulged down. It's like very bad discoloration and scratches. Wheels have been worn out badly. But overall, the car hasn't been like that bad. If you can check this out, you do have the Galaxy right here. If you guys can see, you do not have a post there, but you have a little tab. So if you break the tab, you're screwed. Surprisingly, all these posts are still intact and not even a single crack. This might be a little issue, but can be cleaned. Surprisingly, no major dents on the car at all. I think the only major dent is here, a review mirror, and this side by the light bar. But other than that, that's cool. And on to the next one, which is the cleanest diecast I bought for 20 rands. And also, it's a Matchbox Badlanders edition vehicle, with the paint not even faded, literally almost brand new. I've never seen this in a single, so only I've seen it in a 5-pack, so this is pretty cool. Just check it out. There's literally no paint fading, no cracking, no dropping, nothing. Just look at that. That's clean. The windows, I don't dig it. I dig this wheel spur on the Ford Focus, so that's nice. That will be cool. No much details. Let me show you guys that it is Matchbox. It's upside down. No, it's not. It is Matchbox, if you guys can see. Really, really cool. Really dig this one. Just check Badlander. Really cool. Isn't that nice? And then on to the last one, which is technically not mine. It's for my African Grey Bird Zazu, who's already bitten off the wheel. But I haven't seen a diecast like this. There is no name. Literally nothing on the base. But it did already come in the packaging, which wasn't that bad damaged. The car is literally brand new. And this Camaro, I should have gotten myself another Camaro because there was another Camaro, but I was like, nah. But now I really regret not getting a Camaro. But that's okay. We'll find one. Obviously my bird already ate the tires, but that's fine. It is screw on, which is crazy. You haven't seen. Nice. Overall, this was 25 rand. The rest was 20 rands each. And on to something quite interesting. If you may not know, there's Ford hot rod. I built it by hand out of iron a year ago because I saw a real life one like this. And I think I'm making a comeback because, where was it, a year ago? I believe so, it was 2 years ago. Which that one is pretty cool if you guys want to know that. Because I am making another one, but not this one. Take a look at this. So this, I was inspired by the other Ford, which if I pull out my phone here, this 32 or 38 Ford custom. You guys can't see that. It's the Joker one, which I saw in real life. It inspired me so much to literally make my own diecast. That is like so crazy. Obviously, I have been working on it for about few days now. This is almost going to a week. Like, just check this details out on this engine. I really dig the Joker. Haha, check that. That's sick. But this is literally the pinnacle of insane from me. Obviously, I started with the tires. I'm still molding the back. I make sure that it rolls perfectly. Look, it rolls. It'll even get brake pads as well. The doors will not be opening. Believe it or not, this is the side of the Cadillac, which was a wrecked vehicle that I wanted to make a abandoned vehicle diorama, but that never happened. I also took its bonnet and its doors and side as well, but the front is totally insane. Just like the real life car that I saw opens up its bonnet as well. So maybe it's just out of tin and all that stuff. Still reinforcing, so it's going to be very strong. The front is actually from my very old custom ambulance hot rod, so I decided to take that because it's a perfect fit. Tubes, obviously, these wheels will be painted another color. It does spin freely. It does have interior. The only thing that has also seats at the back, but other than that, it's really proportional. This is a fully handmade, fully built custom die cast from scratch. So that is something that probably no one will know about, but definitely it will pop up finished in a couple of weeks' time. So will the other vehicles as well. And other vehicles, obviously, I'm still busy with others, but the interesting thing is that this is my new space where I will do like customizing, and I think I'm gonna go into detailed even when I'm restoring. Obviously, spray paint you guys will not see, and a lot of irrelevant things you will not see. But I did end up on this purchase buying 5 Fords, 2 Mercedes-Benz, 2 Renaults, and a Badlanders vehicle. This one doesn't count because it belongs to my bird. So I did buy 11 in total, but technically 10. And I do have other diecasts at the back. This probably I was thinking of cutting it, but then I was like, no. Believe it or not, I only paid 8 Rand for this diecast because the customer gave like the other money because we helped him out. But anyway, that's it for this video, and I will catch you guys in a upcoming video, maybe not on these vehicles but on other vehicles, or maybe something else interesting, maybe another car show or something. But I'll definitely catch you guys in a totally another world.